Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my second tutorial on JBoss Field Service Work, Switchyard application design. I have given a first tutorial on Switchyard Hello World. So I put this also on the YouTube, and also I put the code on the GitHub. So let's see. So I put on my Switchyard tutorial, and also this demo, the source code, I also put in their GitHub, so you can take a look. I also create a blog, give some more detail on this. So just in case if I need more explanation, so you can comment on my blog, or any questions you can ask me as well. So this is the second tutorial. I'm not going to go too far on the each component. I will cover later on probably some HTTP, CXF, CAML, binding and components. But the main purpose of this tutorial is to show you how to create REST services, how to export the service, and how to test them as well. So as you can see, I always create it beforehand, before my demo, and then I will delete it so I can show you from scratch. So I'm going to delete this project, and I'm going to create them from scratch. Let me see, delete project content. So do OK. Review, so continue. So now it's clean, and I have another those code. The code in the GitHub is this code. So I'm going to reuse. I'm not going to type all the code. It just takes too much time. So the main purpose is to show you how to create project, how to create service, etc. So create Switchyard project, and so we're going to call this Switchyard REST demo. All right, and then just next. As I said, currently I'm using 1.1, and everything's this. So yeah, we need to create a banding first. I mean, we can do it later, but I would like to do it now. There is some challenge here. I'm just for the testing purpose, create two of them, right? So finish. It should be very quick. So the project at this point is already created. But if you are careful, you see there is something wrong here, right? So what is wrong is the POM file. If I open this, so this is a missing artifact. I believe this is a bug from JBoss or from Switchyard. As my understanding, this has been fixed in the newer version. But for now, we have to bear with this, and you have to work on manually change this. The change is not that bad, but if it's not good either. It's just a bad workaround. So what we have to do, we have to add a parent. I have explained this in my blog. So you have to add, we have to add this, the parent here. So let's do that here. So we add this, and this is not done yet. So another issue is you have to change this. This is something not really very good. So okay, so let me see what something here is not. So I did some here. Let's see, hopefully this one will work. Look here. ID art, ID. Yes. Yeah, so you see, this fixes it. So the issue is that you have to have this version, or actually, I mean, we can delete them, right? So we can remove those extra version. What else? Yeah. So basically, this is a workaround. It's not very good because of this version. I don't like this way. But anyway, for now, we hopefully very shortly Switchyard or JBoss will fix this. For now, we have to live with this, and then yeah, we need to update the project, Maven project here. Update, right? So do OK, and this time, yeah, okay. So we fixed that problem. Now we come back to here. If you really want to check this, probably you can go back here. So let's see. All right. So under workspace, if you look, I have Switchyard demo. This one, we just created. Let's see. If you look at the timing here, this, yeah, it's this afternoon. We just did this one. So this one was created a few days ago. Anyway, it's always a good idea when you do a project, get there, make sure you can compile from outset, right? Maven clean install. So hopefully, I think it should work. Let's see. Yeah, so it did, and it's successful. Let's look at the target. So yeah, so it creates this jar file, create source file as well. Okay, so just this take a few minutes to familiarize with this procedure, but it's always good idea. A good developer always try, make sure you from the GUI you can do it, and also you can from outside to compile it. I think this is a good habit. Okay, so now we come back to the gist of the project. So I'm going to create the order service. So we're going to say order some product, right? And we can query the service. We can create a new order, etc. Very simple. So we just create a bin. Before that, we can create a service. Let's say called order service, right? And finish. So you see this? It's created that Java class already, and by default, and I would like to name it different, a little bit different. Implementation. So package. That's okay. You don't have to change this. So we can do finish. Okay. So we create a implementation, create interface. So far, there's nothing here, right? So we need to do something about this interface. See here, the interface is nothing, right? And so I'm not going to type this, but I'm going to update these two files from here. I have already implementation here. So I will do copy. Yeah, let's copy all of them. Copy. So paste. Okay. Yes to all. Okay. So we create. So I copy over. Let me show you what the content order here. It's very simple. Those are just the annotation with for the XML format. We have order ID, product ID, and quantity, right? And so I will cover this later. So I will see. So the interface, we have two operation. One is for new order. We import order. Again, as you can see that this little bit awkward. I put an order here. The reason for this, because it's current switchyard with this runtime, they only support one parameter. I think this is also fixed. They will be able to support multiple parameters. That's why I have to put the order. In the real situation, this probably is not good. So get we pass the ID, and so we retrieve the order. Implementation, it's very simple. So I create just for testing purpose. I initiate some orders, and this is the implementation. This is the purpose for this. So I really didn't mean to implement complicated logic. I want to show you, how to create REST first from very simple. If you want for the real application, you can always refer the development guide for REST Easy. That is the easy part, so it's no big deal. Not a big deal. As I said, I'll cover this one later because we don't need it for now. one thing is that as you know, we create this. It's a good idea to test it, right? When you create something, you can right click, create a new service test class, right? So I name as order service, maybe I can, yeah, that's fine. Say test CDI, content dependent injection, harness. No worry about those stuff. Service that we say finish. So it create this. I think this is very good feature. It create a test, simple test class under here. You see that, and it's really nice. So okay. So what we need to do, we just change it here, right? Say let's do something here, new order, and we can see. All right. I want to use this one, right? New order. Order ID will be, let's say 9. Pass along. String is my product ID, my product ID. All right. So simple. Say quantity. I want to say, let's say 99 of them, right? Okay. So this is good. We create and pass it, and then we do something here. We need to implement a third. We remove here, right? We do say here assert dot assert. Let's say assert equal assert equals so we are expecting the product ID will be like this, right? Let's see. And then we say without get product ID, right? So this is test. We create a new order. So we do some testing, and this is test get orders, right? Get order we pass along. Let's see. We create the order ID equal to 9 here, right? So let's say 9. And then we get result. We can delete here, delete here. Probably we can do copy this one. Control V, right? Yes. But anyway, so this is just I want to show you. You can do some testing. It's not a big deal. Say run unit test. I think what happened is this was not the 9 one. Yeah, so this was not good because this one was not stored properly. So because as I said, this is it's really so let's see what happened here. So implementation here. One should be product B. Yeah. Let's see. I missed something when you create order. So given the timing, but I think this can be easily fixed. So if I say the product ID is this, let's see. Control S. All right. So let's do a test. Test order here. Yeah, so this time it passed, and you can also, it's also a good idea to add something here. For example, create order. You see the problem here when I did the implementation, I didn't update this component map. That's why we got a problem. So you can easily fix this. Anyway, this is just I want to show you. When you do development, it's always a good idea to test it right away. In particular, when you develop a service classes, right? Okay. Given that, I think we can do something now. Once again, you can do promote service. Okay, let me see. When you go here, right, there, you see this arrow here? They call promote service, right? Do promote service. Okay, service name. You can change this actually. So maybe something like that. It's our default, right? So okay. So did that. You can. Okay, so we promote service. Service now is available outside. We need to tell JBoss what kind of binding or how they invoke, right? Say there's the binding here. Let's see. Let me see. There's REST binding here, right? You can drag and drop here and put here, right? And the name, let's say, order service REST binding. So the context path, let's name as GGL. Okay, here is remember, I haven't shown you there is a class yet, right? But let me say, you need to add RESTful interface faces. And as you can see, there is one here, but we're not, that's the wrong, that's from my privates, right? So you can do a search. This is a pretty good feature, right? And so this one is what we want, right? So REST demo. All right. So for now, I'm going to keep it simple. You can create a custom message composer, mapper, etc. in order to map the parameter. I'm not going to show that now. So yeah, okay, let's look here. As I said, this is a good time to take a look. This is the RESTful interface. If you are familiar with REST service implementation, this is very similar. They all have the same interface. Follow the REST API. Either you do it through CXF or Spring, different implementation, or Jersey, etc. Jersey was used by MuleSoft. So this is just interface, right? There are two interfaces, new order. If you don't do anything, we'll create new order. This will be, if you do give add order ID and we'll get it, right? Okay, so we can do save now. Let me see. Yeah, so nothing here. I haven't deployed. I remove everything here. So I believe at this point we are ready to do the testing. Before that, you might take a look here. So we have component, which is Java component, right? It's and we define a REST service. Service is defined here, right? Remember this path, binding path here, GGL. We need to use this. This is called binding.rest, right? So if you do HTTP, there will be binding.http. Okay. I think we are good. So let's do it. Add it. So okay. We're going to add a demo here. Add that. All right. Finish. So let's take a look. So I already see the context here, and replace deployment base. I would expect they haven't finished yet. I wonder why they take this long. So let's take a look. Localhost. Yeah, we can do that, and then we go here. So log in. Let's see. Look like it's there, but let me see. I will expect more the port information. Okay, so it should be there. So let's do some testing now. I use Postman. This is pretty good. You know, we can. I heard this, right? Say what happens if I do 2. Let's send it. There's a problem. There is the service not ready. That's why, because I see let me restart this. Sometimes it's weird. Okay. Let's see if the service is still running. Alright, so that the service not running, everything. I'm going to restart again. See what's the problem. Sorry for that. Okay, so to come back. Let's do again. And server here. So this is here. Let's start it. Waiting to open live log. I think this time is better. we had some issue last time during the deployment. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You know, if we should expect. It's still not finished yet, but at this time, we should be able to involve. Last time we see the export the service. We see this point, right? And then, oh, sorry. Okay, so the now is completed. So remember last time, there's a lot of information you should pay attention. I know there was some issue when I saw this. If you do search, right? Because we're looking for the context, the GGL. This should be there. All right. So I think this time now the server is good. We should be able to run. Let's do invocation with let's say order 2. This is the get order, right? Yeah. So this is successful. I remember I initialized that product C as 2. If you look here, so I gave a default implementation. Remember, this is 0, the first one, right? ID. The first time because maybe I should. So this is product C when I pass 2. If I do 3, if I do 4, 5 should be F, right? So let's see, if I put 5 here, I should expect product ID equal 5 or F. So yeah, so this product ID is 5. Okay, so far so good. We only have one little bit problem. So as you can see, it's not that hard to create a REST binding. In this case, what happened is that we create basically we create a RESTful service, right? And then we export it. Like JBoss Field Service work like a container to RESTful service. We can. Another thing I can show you. We can also promote to different services, right? HTTP, right? So we can promote. You see that we can promote different service, and then you can just drop an HTTP binding here. Yeah. So HTTP. It doesn't. Really does not. Order service HTTP binding, right? So and we can select operation get order, operation name, do next, and finish. So in this case, we export service through HTTP. You can invoke get order service, right? So let's take a look what happened here. Last time we have a service, see that service REST. Now we have another service called service HTTP. I'm not going to I'm not going to detail on this. I just want to show you can export different services. Also, you can connect the backend. I guess I will create probably more tutorials. My goal is to cover the whole Switchyard product. I guess first few tutorials I'll cover every of them, and then we'll cover more complicated flow, orchestration, etc. So I do both. I do Switchyard and also tutorial, and also do some MuleSoft tutorial. If you're interested, you can also watch my other tutorial. You can do a comparison. So far, in my opinion, there's still a lot of room to improve for Switchyard if you compare with MuleSoft, the design. The advantage of course, if you use JBoss field service work, is that it's a SOA platform. Mule so far is not the platform yet. It's just a ESB. So pro and cons. I'm not going to too much detail on that. So basically, this conclude my tutorial. You are more than welcome to visit my blog, Gary Liu Technical Knowledge. Okay, let's see if I can show that. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I have quite some blog and cover all the details. Leave a comment, and I hope you like it. And then we will try to cover in next tutorial. We might cover the HTTP, and after that, I think I might cover CAML. Then we'll do some. After that, we will do some advanced topics. All right. Thank you very much. Hope you like it. Comments on my video. If you have a question, you can email me, gary.liu1119@gmail.com, or you can leave the comments on my blog. All right. Thank you. Bye.